Alright guys, welcome to my channel and thank you so much for tuning in. Love, light, and power. Let's get right into it today with a pick a card reading based on what your person loves about you, what they find attractive. Just, oh my god, what qualities do you hold that they really cherish and appreciate? Yes, so we're gonna have three groups. The timestamps are gonna be down below in the description and the comment section. Click on whatever resonates with you. We're gonna roll the dice, so pick a number between 1 and 6, and whatever dice rolls closest to your number or is your number would be your group. Feel free to pick more than one group. It is what it is. Love, light, and power. Yes, so let's get right into it. Group 1, what is your number? 5, dealing with your emotions. Yes, beautiful. Let's see. Group 2, what is your number? 5 again. Interesting. Dealing with your emotions. So take this how you will, whatever your intuition is telling you about these two dice. Group 3, what is your number? 2, dealing with someone else or your values. Beautiful. So again, we will catch you in your reading. Timestamps are down below. Group 1 with the red 5, dealing with a passionate love, emotional connection in ways that's like, oh my god. All right, so your person, first of all, they see that you are very strong minded, and I heard talentedly. I know that's not a word, but they're like, you're so talented with the way you manage your mind. There's something here where they feel like you always rise above negative thoughts. You always put out really positive I heard information and ways of seeing the world, perceiving the world. You always get a grip of yourself. You don't allow like negative thoughts to like mess with you in a way. You're very straightforward, you're very clear, you're very assertive. Wow. You don't allow things to cloud your judgment. And I heard even in times where you may be getting into that energy, you always find a way to think your way out of it, to find a better perception to hold on to get up out of that energy. So they're like, wow, this person is so mentally strong. What the heck? And perhaps they've also seen you perhaps juggling a lot of things. Perhaps they see that you're going through a lot of things in your life, or there's a lot of things you're giving your time to, invested in, and they see like how you're balancing different aspects of your life, and they're like, whoa, the way you put 2 and 2 together is impressive. And like, just, I don't know what it is, how your mind is like the driving force here, I'm feeling. And you're very intellectual. Perhaps you have really great ideas, you have a lot of mental clarity, and they're just like, I heard this person can think their way out of anything. It's amazing. Like, you don't take BS. You don't let things like get you down. You literally juggle stuff. I'm seeing like someone almost dropping a ball, and they all of a sudden grow a hand out of nowhere, and they click that ball. Interesting. They catch that ball, and they're like, nope, I got you. Even if it's in the back of your, like in the back, like where you don't have eyes, all of a sudden, boom, you got it. So something very mysterious. I heard beautiful here. Yes, you always find a way to be on your ish and uphold whatever you have created for yourself. You know what I mean? Beautiful. Wow. Power 1. All right, let's see. What negative things did they experience before that you did not portray to them? What negative things do you not do that they like? Loss of someone. So you've always been here for this person in a way. You've kind of showed your loyalty to this person, so they're like, wow, I like this person is really here for me. I feel like they're gonna be here for me. And you don't self-sabotage yourself. So again, using your mind, there's something here where you always rise above, and you don't wallow, you don't try to do pity parties, or you really try to push yourself to go past your comfort zone, to grow, to expand in a lot of ways. Beautiful. As we have validation, so perhaps they feel like you're not quite, you try to, I heard you try to take pride in yourself for the most part, or again, ups and downs, everyone has them, right? But you're someone that like, you always try to check yourself when it comes to validation and understand why you're doing what you're doing. And you don't necessarily play mind games. They feel like you're the truth in a way of like, it is what it is. When you feel something, you say it. When you think something, you say it. You say it like it is. That's the kind of energy I'm getting from you guys, yeah? So no mind games with you. They feel also they also allow themselves to have a space of mental clarity because they see the openness and the vulnerability within you and your willingness to express what is on your mind, yes? Wow, power 1, you good. You got these qualities. Damn. Part one, you beautiful. Beautiful people. All right. Let's see. What do they see? How do they see you in a relationship? What kind of relationship qualities do you show that they really like? If they were to be in a relationship, they're like, "Oh, I like that. I like that." You're wrong, but it's okay. So perhaps you exhibit this whole thing of like, you can see where they may have gone wrong, but then you don't hold it against them. And I heard Britney Spears. Yeah. So yeah, you always try to see where they're coming from, and you can kind of make sense of it, and you're like, you're wrong. Like, and so it's also a thing of like, you will call this person out, but then you're not gonna do it in a way where they end up feeling guilty. You're like, oh my God. It's like, I see what you're doing, and you're wrong, but it's alright. I know why you did it. It's cool. Don't worry about it. You know what I mean? So this person feels the freedom to like then work on themselves and kind of grow without feeling like either obligated to you or feeling like afraid of like shoot, then how do I prove myself again? It's like, it's all right. We're human. We all do dumb stuff here and there. And I heard I do it too. Like, I do dumb stuff too. So there's a lack of judgment that you have here. It's really beautiful. Okay, so we have Midnight Swim. Now this card is very metaphorical in the sense that usually like this card is usually like a thing of like when there's no one around, like you dive into the emotions, you know what I mean? You move them emotionally. Oh, beautiful. Oh, beautiful. This is an energy of like, even when you guys are separate or like you guys are not talking, something here is in a bit of a distance, maybe you are long distance. It's a thing of like, when they are alone, they can still feel you. They can still feel your presence and how you care for them. You know what I mean? There's a bit of a safety here of like, even if we're far from each other, we're good. You know what I mean? Don't worry about it. When no one is there, I feel you. You move them. You move them in ways that like other people couldn't. And they feel safe like that. As we have gym with me, right? So again, you may be into fitness. This is also a thing of like wanting to work things out, wanting to work on this relationship. You've shown an interest in a I heard what is that word? A persistence in wanting to work on certain problems that happen within connections. Yes. So again, this again, hidden makes them feel like they want the title. Yo, they really want the title. They look at you and they're like, I swear to God, this could be such a great relationship. I love it. All right, great. What do they want to say to you then? What do they want to say to you? Da, 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 da. This person may want to sing to you. I'm hearing Sing Like Me, Chris Brown. Aw, I miss you is the first card, you guys. They miss you. So again, you guys may be at a bit of a distance, but they know it's gonna be okay. Like Bob Marley, it's gonna be all right. But man, they miss you. It's like this is the same thing that makes them even miss you more. Like the fact that they think about like these things that you have, and they're like, God damn. Oh my God, pile one. Then we have, I need some time. So they may have also caused a certain distance here, saying that they need time, but it's like they miss you. They're the ones that detached initially, but they miss you. My God. So perhaps they need time just to sort out certain things in their life so that they can come to you in the way that they feel is more suitable. All right, what else do they want to say to you? Sorry for the background construction, yo. You made me believe in love. Oh, what? Oh my God. You gave this person hope and love just by you being loving and you being real. That construction is starting to piss me off though, for real, for real. Oh my God. All right, we have the last card, and maybe you guys can't hear it as loud as I can, but damn. We have, you're too good for me. Really? So maybe there are some kind of interactions here between the two of you where they didn't feel like they were being quite fair to you with the way that you had been treating them. So they have a bit of that feeling of like, oh no, I could have done better. But again, there's something here about like you're not holding that against them. So they're just kind of like, damn, that just proves it even more why I don't feel good for them. Like they're like, but it's also not, it's not necessarily also like, oh, Pal 1 is too good for me. It's a thing of like, they're too good. Like, I'm hearing "Too Good" by Drake, but it's how do I explain this energy? It's very simple and straightforward. It's like, this is also this is a mixed energy of like, they do feel like you're too good, but it's also a thing of like, they also, because you're someone that is very, you always try to find a way not to judge this person or to judge the situation. They're also saying they love that, but they also, as clear as you have been with everything else, there's something here where they feel like they will feel better and feel more comfortable if you would still call them out in a way of like, it's not okay. Do you know what I mean? Because they don't want to get into the cycle of where they adapt to this way of thinking like, oh, well, this person's always gonna, you know, they're always gonna find a way not to judge me and it's gonna be fine. And they don't want to develop a habit of like now starting to take advantage of that energy. You know what I mean? So they want you to really check them sometimes. Like when it's necessary, check them and don't give them an excuse. You know what I'm saying? They also feel like that'll make this relationship more real, more stable. And this person, because the person you're dealing with, I feel like they have some kind of a, you guys kind of, you may have some kind of mirroring energies here as well, but it's the thing of like, they know they can have a tendency of either pushing things too far or lashing out or something like that. You know what I mean? So they're like, no, please don't. The guilt is also killing them inside. So they're like, please just let's not let it build up and just call me out and just keep it there. Keep me called out and so I can work on my ish. You know what I mean? All right, what's some kind of healing energies that you have that they really like or that they have seen from you? Truth and integrity. Now, because this is the main thing we've already been getting, but it came in the reverse, it's kind of like a double-edged sword. So it's like, I'm seeing that the thing that they like about you is that you kind of, like, you put out your truth and your integrity, but you don't try to shift their truth and integrity. You know what I mean? It's kind of like you put out what you put out and then you let them come to it by themselves kind of thing. So you have a lack of control within, like, you don't try to control them in that way. And you allow them to actually do the healing and find the truth for themselves. So it's beautiful. As we have, that's what they have seen for your intentions, and they really like that. As we have Archangel Michael, which is kind of the same thing here because it's in the reverse. Archangel Michael, again, deals with finding higher perspectives to then come down, to like detach yourself from the situation, to then to separate yourself from the situation, to see a higher perspective, to then know what to shed and what to let go of and to destroy negative energies, which is the main energy we've been talking about as well. So they feel like you do this for yourself, and you just by being in that energy, you show them how they can do that for themselves as well. Again, a lack of control here. So it's really beautiful. They feel like you're guiding them in a way, but also letting them guide themselves. So they're like, yes, oh my God. This is great. So take it as how you will. We're going to leave it there. Thank you so much for tuning in. Love, light, and power. I heard Aquarius so strongly, but love, light, and power, and we will catch you next time. Deuces. All right, group 2 with the white 5. Yes, beautiful. Let's see what your person admires about you. Now, this is kind of like group 1's energy. If you want to, I mean, again, the 2 5s, take it as how you will. But this is, they really admire the fact that, like, you don't wallow and you don't like hold on to past hurts. You always try to move on. You always know when the right time is to move on from a certain situation, a certain kind of feeling. You don't let your emotions get the best of you. You always like try to see the bigger picture, the positive outlook, and then just like deal with it and then get it done. You know what I mean? Just keep moving. Just keep swimming through those crazy emotions. Yeah. You don't let your emotions get the best of you. You see the light always. So you're a very positive person. This person loves that. Yes. Beautiful. All right, let's see what negative things they have experienced in their past that they feel you did not show, or you did not, what negative traits that you don't hold that they once experienced that they really like. Man, trying to find that sentence has been a mission here. Oh my God. All right, let's see. Negative things that you don't do that they like. Negative things that you, karmic. Interesting. Options. Interesting. Projection. Fear of rejection. Again, you're so positive. Perhaps you're the kind of person that like you literally like you don't. It's like the fool's energy. Like you don't really worry too much about things, and you're not really afraid of rejection. You just do what you want to do, and you see where it takes you, and then you're like, okay, that didn't work. All right, that's cool. I'll do the next thing. That didn't work. Okay, that's cool. Oh, that did work. Yeah, I knew it. That's the kind of energy you're in. You just kind of go for what you want. You take a lot of leaps of faith, and you're not worried about what's going to happen next. Yes? As we have karmic, so perhaps you don't tend to go through a lot of cycles with this person. You don't tend to put this connection through a lot of cycles. You like to end them when you start to recognize a pattern here. You don't let things build up, and also you kind of treat people how you want to be treated. So it's like you don't necessarily, you're the kind of person that won't really experience karma like that, because you always check yourself in that way. You know what I mean? Because you just like to put out positive energy. You like to be on that tip. I heard Leo. Now we have options, so they feel like you don't treat them like an option. You're very sure of yourself in a certain way. Yeah. So if this is between the two of you, they really feel like they can, again, just like group one, they can feel your loyalty. They can feel when you have made a decision and that you stick to what you say you're gonna do, basically. And they really like that. Yeah. I heard you don't take things for granted as well. And then we have projection. So again, you keep your energies in check, right? And if you ever seem to slip out of that space, you kind of take responsibility for that as well. So you really have a hold on your energies and how you project, like how you come off to others. You're very aware of that. So you make sure you're the kind of person that makes sure that you don't like put out anything negative unless it's actually going to help somebody. You know what I'm saying? You're not careless with your energy in that way. Beautiful. As we have fear of rejection, I'm hearing not just that you've kind of like you're starting to, or you have mastered a fear of rejection. Like this is also a thing of like they're starting to let go of their fear of rejection because they see you being so fearless in a way. So they're like, I really like this. I feel like I can be more free. I feel like I don't have to be afraid of my circumstances, of what's gonna happen. It's just kind of like, oh my God, yeah, okay. Like I'm seeing that like your person has seen you like jump through hoops or take leaps of faith that could have been so tragic or other people wouldn't dare do. And like even if it was a negative outcome or whatever it is, it's like you literally acted like it wasn't a big deal. Like what other people would fight about and be like, oh my God, you're just kind of like, oh, okay. Oops. And then you went on with your life, and they're like, wow, that's so inspiring. I heard someone like that has got to be powerful. Do you know what kind of power that is? Oh my God. I'm hearing Jay-Z, you have that kind of aspect of like, I can accomplish anything in life. Like that question they ask you of like, what if you could never fail? You have that kind of attitude about you. Like, what if you could never fail? What if someone told you here that you could never fail? What would you do? You go and you do those things. It's so nice, you guys. All right. What is a relationship trait that they have seen within you that they really like? What relationship goals do you kind of like show them? I hope I'm saying that the right way. I don't know what's wrong with my communication lately. What have they seen from you that they like to have in a relationship? Ooh, that body. They like your body? God damn. They love Paltu, your body. No matter what you look like, if you're very curvy, if you're really slender, slim, thick, whatever it is, they like your body. Oh my God. I heard even if you got a pot belly, they're fine. I'm hearing that song, that South African song, a pot belly makes good loving. Aww. So you're someone that's kind of like a Care Bear. And again, this could be vice versa, because I also saw a man. Like, for some of you guys, they're like, you're such a teddy bear. I freaking love it. I want more cushion for the pushing. But not for not like, I mean, whoever your person is, they just understand that they like your body or what you do with it. Yes? Oh, what you do with it? Somebody here, a stripper? Or you could be a dancer. You could be an artist, whatever it is. Yes? They like that body. They like the way you move. That body, girl, make the fellas go. The way you ride it, girl. This person is fantasizing about you riding their... You know what I'm saying? Yes. Sorry, guys. Sometimes I have to censor because I don't know which family member is watching. Alright. As we have Guide Me. So they feel like you guide them in a certain way. Maybe it's, again, with this free-flowing energy, they feel like you bring a sense of guidance to them. They kind of want to follow you in that way. They feel like you're someone that they can actually lean on as well for advice, I heard for intuition, interesting. But for advice, for ways of perceiving things, they're like, they value your opinion, basically, you know what I mean? And they feel like you are someone that they can talk to and trust in. Beautiful. As we have stargazing, so I'm feeling very mysticism, occult type energies. Someone that's into, maybe you're into the stars, astrology, cosmology, that kind of stuff, space. You wonder about what's beyond the stars, all that stuff, you know? Magic, the magical aspects of life, they love that. They feel like you're actually someone that, if they like this, like y'all can go and look at the stars and just have really deep, meaningful conversations. You know what I mean? It's beautiful. Oh my god. Oh my god. I just had a side channel of, like, if you did watch both piles of the fives, someone here was kind of saying that for some people here, this is also a thing that they've seen within you that they want you to bring out more. That maybe you might be hiding a bit. You know what I mean? This is the thing that helps them also stay balanced. So they're like, if you're someone that's like this in this energy naturally, but you're pulling away from it with them, they're like, no, come back. So pile 1, pile 2, you guys are basically the same reading. Take it as how you will. It is what it is. All right, let's see what messages they wanna say to you at this time. I heard Time After Time by Cyndi Lauper. Cyndi Lauper. What? Cyndi Lauper. Lauper. I'm hearing leprechauns. What is that, Irish? Is somebody here Irish? They like drinking beer. Alright, we have I Better Find Your Loving. Kind of like the message we just channeled right now. I better find your loving. I'm not how you think I am. Interesting. So maybe someone here pulled back from this energy because you got a different vibe from your person and you felt like they didn't appreciate it. As we have, I want to keep us a secret. Yeah, they wanted to keep this thing a secret, this connection a secret. Lord knows why. I don't know. Don't look at me. They wanted to keep the two of you a secret. For some people, again, it could be a valid reason. Who knows? But they wanted this repetition. They want to keep you guys a secret. And so perhaps you felt that distancing. And so you felt like, oh, okay, I guess, I don't know. Again, this kind of like, it is what it is. And they're like, no. I heard don't be too much of, like, don't take too much of a leap of faith and now you're taking another leap away from me. Like, no. I just, what? What's your person? What is this? This introduced a different energy into the reading, yo. As we have, okay, these two together. I heard don't get the wrong idea. We have I wish you'd call me. The person wants to talk to you and clarify something. I need some time. So they need time to figure something out. Perhaps figure themselves out a bit more. Figure out a way of how they can present to you in a more authentic light. And this is kind of an energy of like someone here just wants to make it right with you. They want to impress you in a way. They want to be on good pages and they feel like they need to do something. For some people here, they're a bit of a perfectionist, so they feel like they need to do something in a very specific way. You may mean a lot to this person, so they don't want to like half-ass anything. So you know what I mean? So they're like, I need some time to show you that whatever impression you got of me is not what it is, and there's a lot more that I want to show you, and I want to do it the right way. So if you don't mind, I'm gonna work on this thing. Yeah, okay. So let's see what healing qualities you have, or that you have brought to their life. Healing qualities, what do you possess? Music. So music, yes, you may be a very musical person. Again, we did say dancer here, so perhaps you are someone that connects to the music in a beautiful way. Maybe you are a musician, singer, songwriter, or just someone that deals with music, a composer, whatever it is. Yes, they feel like whatever the way you creatively use music kind of brings them a really good vibration. Perhaps they channel music through you. I don't know what, there's something stuck here. Okay, as we have abundance. Yeah, they feel like you're very abundant, or you just have a very like, you're free, you have that free energy, and then that just brings abundance, you know what I mean? So it is what it is, bada bing bada boom. Or maybe you're actually also very abundant in other ways, and I heard you're very intentional with the way you go about this stuff. You have certain morals or values to your abundance that you don't just as we have healing. Yeah, so it's like they're saying like you're so abundant in healing energies, like high vibrational energies. You always seem to be fine somehow. Like, I swear to God, they see you go through ish, and they're like, how are they still just peachy? It's like, does nothing get to this person? Oh my God. So yeah, you're a very healing person, yeah? And you give out a lot to people. So take it how you will. We're gonna leave it there. Love, light, and power. Have a beautiful rest of your day, and we'll catch you next time. Again, I heard Aquarius just like pile 1. Deuces! Alright, group 3, you have the number 2 here. Yes, now your person, Knight of Pentacles, they see that you like to take things slow. They love that you have a steady pace to you. They love that you're very practical about the situation, or just about other things in your life. You like to check certain boxes, make things are in order, make sure that you don't move forward like without having everything like accounted for, or like having considered a lot of things. And you're very reliable. They feel like you bring a sense of stability, groundedness. You're very down to earth. They feel like they can lean on you and trust you to do what you're gonna to do what you said you would do. And they just feel a sense of safety with you, and the fact that like you really mind your business, and if you mind this other person's business as well, you really try to see all aspects to the situation. Yeah. And again, there's something that's very calm about you, and they don't feel like they have to like do the most, you know what I mean? It's very chill, very like let's make things work. You like to make things work, but in a very realistic way. Now, you're very considerate of time as well, and perhaps you also give this person their time. I heard when it's needed. So there's a bit of a balance here of like, they also feel like, you know, if you are the kind of person that likes to move forward a bit more quickly, because we also have one energy, there's so many more energies that you have to you. But if you're someone that also tends to like want to move really quickly or take certain leaps of faith, they've seen that you're able to at least catch onto their drift and kind of match their energy, come down into a place that's more comfortable for them. You're very considerate in that way. You know what I'm saying? So take this how you will. Love, light, and power. Now let's see what negative traits you don't hold that they like. What negative things do you stay away from that they really appreciate? Fear of judgment. So you're someone that's really come into their own. You don't really worry about other people's opinions, what other people will say, do, how other people will react to you. Or if this is not your energy, they can see that you're striving for this, and that like you really want to stay true to yourself at all times. Yes. You may also be helping them come out of a fear of judgment and just having a lack of judgmental energies within this connection. Yes. And then we have gossip. Yeah, so you're someone that like you don't like it. You stay away from it. You don't like stories. You don't like drama. You don't see the whole point in it. You're someone that likes to you're the kind of person that would rather hear something from you would talk to the person. Like if there's something going on, you would try to figure out what's going on from that person as opposed to trying to find other ways of getting that information. You know what I mean? You go straight to the source to get your information. You don't like this other grapevine, underhanded kind of ish. I wanted to say shit so bad, but take it as how you will. Perhaps you're someone that also, you're very sophisticated. You're very aware of the way you speak to people. You know what I mean? That kind of thing. As we have broken telephone, there's a heavy energy here of, again, false stories, broken telephone, not saying things the way they are, hidden motives, this and that, taking sides, picking sides, being petty. It's like you stay away from that, and you've brought a sense of that, like, you're kind of helping this person kind of also, if they've been in this energy, you're helping this person get away from this energy. So they're like, oh, I love this. They feel a lot lighter, not having to worry about other people's opinions or getting involved into conversations that don't really serve them. You know what I'm saying? It's like people can say what they want to say. They can think what they want to say, but hey, it is what it is. Let them waste their time going through those circles of trying to prove other people wrong or right. Like, just live your life, fam. Wow. So what relationship qualities have they seen in you that they really like? What relationship aspects have they seen from you that they're like, I like that, I want that in our relationship? Movie night. This is a very interesting, because it's it's very metaphorical. Movie night. Now, I'm seeing that you're the kind of person that you like to you like to be observant first. You don't like to just, again, I keep hearing half-cocked, like you don't just kind of lash out or just impulsively act. Like you don't act with too much impulse. You know what I mean? If it is an impulsive action, it's still calculated. So you're very observant, and also observant of your inner realm. Like you always relate things to how you personally feel and how you see things within yourself before you then try to like speculate or say this and this and that. You know what I mean? Again, coming back to this gossip energy, you internalize things before you put them out. So yeah, they love how observant you are. So they also feel like they can trust you in that way of like, if you guys are in a relationship and you hear something, if like someone here is talking about them in a negative way, you're not gonna come back and be like, well, Stacy said this and this and that. It's like, no. You'll actually come back and be like, you know, voice your concerns or actually ask them straight out. You know what I mean? Take it as how you will. They love that. All right, what else do they like about, what relationship qualities do you hold that they really, really like? Oh my god, you make other people jealous? Interesting. So we have Let's Cruise, again dealing with the Knight of Pentacles. You're someone that likes calm energies. You just like to be cool, chill, collected, be on the same level. You like to find the level playing ground between the two of you. As we have Road Trip, again, thinking of cruise. Wow, let's cruise with Road Trip. It is what it is. So perhaps you like to travel. This could be internally, actual travel, externally, within the mind, within the heart. You like to explore a lot of different things. You like to see new perspectives, new visions, actually travel to new places. You like to move around a lot, but you like to like move at a calm pace, or you like to find the level ground to where both of you can meet each other and then cruise and see different perspectives. You know what I mean? You're someone that's not like, I'm also getting a sense that this person feels like you're not someone that's gonna leave them behind. Like if you like you're always gonna try and like keep the connection. You're basically, you like to make sure that you guys are like very 50-50 and on the same page at all times. So even if you move into a different place or you think differently, you always try to come in a way to match this person or to help this person understand where you're coming from, so this person doesn't quite feel alone, whether that's emotionally, mentally, whatever it is. You try to like you know, I don't know why we're trying to repeat this, but y'all get what I'm saying. All right. What do they want to say to you at this time? Oh, you made me believe in love. You made them believe in love, you guys. Wow. But why can't we hold this card? You made me believe in love. I did mean what I said. Okay, so your person may have rejected you, or they might they might have said something that also confused you, also made the connection a bit weird, or like, again, if you're someone that's been trying to like level at this connection, perhaps they said something that made it kind of like topsy-turvy and like not on the same page, and they're like, oh shoot, I didn't mean that, you know what I mean? It's like, all right, I just want to get back to the way we were, where we were going to begin with. As we have, I can't stop thinking about you. I'm feeling a lot of sincerity coming from this pile. As we have, can we take it slow? I mean, that's all we've been talking about right now. And we have, I'm still hurting. So I'm feeling like your person was just in a very vulnerable and fragile place at the time that you guys were going through something here within this connection. And oh, it could have been dealing with gossip, right? Now, so they wanted to take it slow, and so I'm feeling an energy here of perhaps you're quite impulsive, but so I'm feeling like perhaps group 3, there's some people here that like you're quite impulsive and you move quite directly and quite, I heard, like quite fast sometimes, and that made them really uncomfortable. So perhaps they said something here, they kind of distracted or derailed this connection because they were hurting and they weren't ready to experience this with you. And so now perhaps you've come down and you've calmed your energies down, and you're moving really slow, you know, kind of like, I heard, letting them take the reins, and they're like, there's an interesting energy here of like, they appreciate the pace that you guys are now at, but they feel like there's something that's off now. Like, it's really nice, I like this, but something feels really thrown off here. I'm not sure. Or they're just catching that energy. They're like, yeah, as we have new love, but in the reverse. So again, a new way of carrying this love out, but it's like in the reverse. It's like, this is an energy of like someone getting what they wanted, but now I don't know. Maybe they feel like you're detached from like you're detached from yourself. They feel like something here is like you're hurting. It's like they were hurting and now they feel like you're trying to heal something now, or like there's some kind of whatever fallout or separation you guys had. There's a sense of like they can feel that you're imbalanced. Like the way you're interacting with them, they're not the same. Perhaps they feel like you're not supported within this thing, or like maybe they feel like you felt unsupported. So like you're kind of like, my heart is hurting so bad, you guys. I don't know what this is. Maybe they feel like there's a sense of heartbreak here. Because my heart chakra is going crazy. I don't know what the heck, man. They just feel like there needs to be some kind of healing between the two of you. But sorry, we're supposed to be talking about, okay, as we have signs come out. These are supposed to be the energies that you have. The healing energies that you bring out, yes? But we've been talking about it through their perspective. So they feel like naturally you had a sense of like bringing a fresh energy to love and to how to see it and how to be around it, and like They felt like you were very supportive, you were very loving, very nurturing. Perhaps there were a lot of like serendipitous moments, synchronicities, dealing with the signs, right? Or you were showing a lot of signs of like love and support and all that stuff, but something happened here where it's like, I'm seeing that like, because signs was the only one that came out in the upright position, it's kind of like now you're healing with signs, but you're disconnected from the loving support. It's like maybe you even disconnected to the initial way that you saw this love. I don't know what's energy, but it's painful. Like I don't like this feeling I'm feeling right now. So take this how you will. Let's get some advice. I don't like leaving energies on that. I don't want to close off that reading like that. Advice for Pal 3. Yeah, look at this again. Emotional questioning, or there's a lesson here to be learned within the emotional space, or there's some kind of expression that needs to come through to heal this. As we have the Ten of Spades hidden, there was a dissension again that caused resistance. It is what it is. Dealing with the potential for a relationship and moving forward. So what the heck? So someone here just needs to pay attention to your emotions. Try to understand why you're feeling like this. What is it trying to teach you? As you guys are having internal shifts for sure. Dealing with someone else. So someone here is catching on to someone else's internal shifts. Again, this could be them catching on to your emotions. Oh. I heard that the message of someone here is learning. It's like your person is, if this is you that we're talking about, your person is learning. I heard what they meant to you, or what they're learning more about your morals and your values when it comes to emotions and being emotionally connected to them, and how deeply like this thing actually affects you. And they're also learning how to interact, how to relate, and how to communicate to you as well. Again, yeah, I didn't mean what I said. Like, perhaps someone just had a moment of clarity of like, oh my god, I didn't realize that like the way whatever I said, how I was speaking was like tearing this person down, or like making them like, you know what I mean? So this is just a lesson that your person is going through. How could this relate to you though? Because there's always two sides to a story. It takes two to tango. What can you learn from this or take away from this? An opportunity to move forward. So perhaps this is oh yeah, so your lesson is dealing with paying attention. So perhaps for Pal 3, you're someone that you were over giving, or you had a bit of a naive energy. And so it's kind of like teaching you how to do things in moderation. So this is the thing of like, not necessarily that like someone here is wrong, no, but it's like both of you guys are learning that how to do things in moderation, and how to kind of see each other more clearly, and how to find a level playing ground, again, which was a major theme in your reading. So for you guys, learn when to detach, learn how to value yourself more, how to listen a bit more, and for them how to kind of do the same thing, and how to be aware of how their energy affects others, kind of thing. So it is what it is. Beautiful. We're gonna leave it there. Love, light, and power to all of you, and I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day and your existence. Deuces.